The Biden administration, like Yo-Yo had said earlier, 25 migrants who had been forced to stay in Mexico crossed the United States border in San Diego on Friday. They are the first group to arrive in the country as part of the Biden administration's rollback of the Migrant Protection Protocol program put in by Donald Trump. Under Trump, the U.S. forced migrants from Central America and other parts of the world who are seeking asylum at the southern border to stay in Mexico until their immigration court hearings in the United States would be held. More than 70,000 people were subject to this program. Many waited months camping out on the ground in ad hoc tents, in squalid conditions, under the threat of extortion, under the threat of sexual assault and kidnapping, which did happen. The Biden administration ended it. They estimate that there are still approximately 25,000 migrants who still have active cases, and that group will be eligible for the first phase of the rollback. The Remain in Mexico policy went into effect back in January 2019. Look at how they were living for months and months and months. It was an unprecedented departure from previous protocols, which allowed for the entry of migrants as they went through their immigration hearings in the United States. Actually, a disgrace that the United States did this to any human being. On Friday, the Biden administration launched its effort to gradually allow entry to migrants subject to the Remain in Mexico policy. This process to admit migrants kicked off at the San Isidro port of entry located at the California-Mexico border. Now, a limited number of individuals who are registered ahead of time by international organizations came through the port. Individuals are required to test for COVID before they are entering the U.S. Once migrants cross the border, organizations in the region take over. There are a lot of charitable organizations helping migrants once they cross into the United States, including the Jewish Family Service, which is a nonprofit organization that is working with many of the migrants and has a leading role in the effort. The asylum seekers who arrived Friday were transported to a hotel in San Diego. They're going to quarantine before relocating. Additional ports will begin processing next week, including in Brownsville, Texas on February 22nd. Now, you may recall I spoke with Team Brownsville, a nonprofit created by 5 friends who took it upon themselves to assist the asylum seekers stuck in the Remain in Mexico policy in their hometown of Brownsville, Texas. These were U.S. citizens living in Brownsville, Texas, who just saw the horrible conditions that people were living under. This is video that Team Brownsville had taken while they were going across the border to help people. This is real video that they took from real volunteers in Brownsville, Texas, and they came across the border every day to help feed and clothe and even provide basic healthcare needs to the migrants. But at least, hopefully, it will be over. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.